What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. You probably can't hear me at all, so this is probably the worst place to do an intro. Yeah, I'll just do this somewhere else. Woo!
Not okay.
This is rough. How are you doing, babe? You hanging in there? Today is going to be a full day of eating. We're on my rest day calories, and honestly, I'm doing this video because, first of all, I haven't recorded one this week, and second of all, I am super hungry, and keeping my mind off the gym is a task right now because it's like the only thing I can do besides eat to make myself happy. So we're right like there in prep. So that's how I feel, but we're embracing it, and I fucking love every second of it, but I would be lying if I said I wasn't extremely hungry, and it's been a very challenging last few weeks. This is my meal 2. I've actually had a meal already today, but it's the same meal as this, except for it's chicken. This is 200 grams of shrimp. I just get like the jumbo shrimp and I put it in the air fryer. It's super easy. I don't season my shrimp. I just season like each meal on its own with just some iodized salt, and that's it. So we have 200 grams of shrimp, and then I have 60 grams measured dry of rice, jasmine rice, and then I have 100 grams of veggies. Sorry, I am roasted today. My mental is struggling today. So what do I do on rest days? What do I do? Well, I honestly, I eat a lot less food, so the carbs are significantly lower on my rest days. Protein's a little bit higher, and it's just a way to help, create a bigger deficit, weekly deficit. And that's, it's a very similar thing that I do with my clients. So I'm here for it. I understand the philosophy and the approach, and it works very well for me. So we've actually been on the same exact diet plan for 3 months with 0 changes. So it's working very well, and we're continuing to refine, details showing, we're hardening up, muscle maturity. It's just honestly kind of like a crazy surreal experience because it's just going so well. So I'm just very excited. But this is my meal 2. The first meal was the same exact amount of rice. We got 60 grams measured dry of jasmine rice. There was no veggies in that meal, and that meal had 5 grams of olive oil on it. This meal has 10 grams of olive oil on it. So it's the same exact meal. I just replaced the chicken with the same amount of protein with shrimp, just for variety. And I also ran out of chicken. And then the same amount of carbs from the rice. There's veggies in meal 2, no veggies in meal 1, and 5 grams of olive oil in meal 1, 10 grams of olive oil in this meal. So I'm gonna go ahead and eat this. I currently have 3 clients who are on peak week that compete on Saturday, so all 3 of them are 2 days out. They all look really good. I'm super excited, but it is very time consuming and all consuming, especially since I have other client check-ins to do today. I think I have like 8 to 10 regular check-ins, and then I obviously have to make sure my people who are in peak week, those 3 people are taken care of as well. So it's a lot to juggle, but on my rest days, I just really make sure all my clients are taken care of. That helps me kind of keep my mind, like I said, off of the monotonous stuff that I have to do for my own bodybuilding journey, and I get to help those people out, and I find a lot of happiness in helping others. So it kind of keeps my mind off of it. But one thing I do want to note is that I put the same amount of salt on each meal. I literally just put enough iodized salt. It's probably the equivalent of like 2 to 3 like 0.5 gram iodized salt packets. So what, roughly 600 milligrams of sodium in each meal, and that's what I've been doing. I'm pretty sure Patrick wants me at like 1,000, but I've just always done this much, so maybe I'll increase it. I don't know if the pumps start really going away, because they are. But right now I feel really good, and then I just drink water all day long. I don't like chug water in the morning or chug water at night. I have a pretty good amount of water in the morning, and then I'll just drink, probably 5 to 7 of these throughout the day, and then 2 of them during my workout. And that usually gets me right about to my water intake goal, which is about 192 ounces is what I usually shoot for. So that is pretty much everything for meal 1, 2, and water consumption, salt throughout the day. And I'll see you guys at meal 3. Gonna do some client check-ins and circle back around here shortly. All right, guys, what is up? I just got back from the pool. Emily and I were just tanning for a while. Just trying to keep, we're both super hungry today. We're both on prep actually. So for those of you who don't know, she's planning to do Florida Pro. It's like the first weekend of September. So super excited for her. And then obviously I'm a lot closer to my show. So we're both in it right now. So just kind of keeping our mind off that. We went on a walk this morning. I'll throw that in here at some point, or I'll throw it at the beginning of the video. Maybe you already saw it, maybe you didn't. But this is my meal 3, which is normally my meal 1. But this morning I felt like switching it up. Normally I don't. This is actually like the second or third day I've ever switched these meals around. So this is 60 grams. It's the same carb amount. So 60 grams cream of rice, measured dry obviously before you cook it and add water to it. 50 grams of blueberries, and there's nothing else in here. This is just the Elev8 peach flavor actually. So really good. I love that one. This is 200 grams egg whites, 1 whole egg, and just a tiny bit of hot sauce with some iodized salt on there. And this is 30 grams of Eminent Nutrition IsoPro. This is our new chocolate peanut butter flavor. It's absolutely insane. And it's a fat cheat code on prep. So if you guys want to try this out, code Espy, link is below. Again, this is the chocolate peanut butter. I think it's like chocolate peanut butter milkshake or something. The actual name is, but it's chocolate peanut butter. It's so freaking good. Basically over here, if you check out my screen, I can't play too much, but I always encourage people to do like continued education and stuff like that. I've been mentoring, I'm not talking about me bodybuilding right now, I'm talking about me as an actual coach in my career, and like when I help people step on stage. I have been mentoring with Dom Kuza for probably a little over 2 years now, and I've seen him start the whole mentoring process from the very beginning, and it's crazy because he has this whole school community now. If you look here, like all these modules, and I can't show you guys too much, but there's literally like all these modules you can look through. It's pretty insane, but yeah, definitely, guys, if you're a coach, or not even if you're a coach, but if you're just trying to, you know, continue your education, understand what you're doing in this sport, you know, making sure that you're always learning something is a huge benefit, because the sport's always changing and evolving. So this allows me to stay up to date with new approaches, new techniques, philosophies, supplementation, stuff like that. So it's really cool to have direct access to such a knowledgeable, reputable person who is always there for any questions that I have. So just wanted to plug that real fast because it's really changed my life in a lot of ways. And I really don't talk about it a lot, but Dom has literally taught me pretty much everything I know about coaching from the ground up. So yeah, just kind of cool. But that's what I do on my rest days, and honestly every day I just learn. I try to watch 1 or 2 of these videos a day and learn as much as I can in here, because there's like endless amounts of information in this school community. So it's definitely worth every penny. But I'm gonna go ahead and eat this meal 3, meal 1, and I will see you guys in meal 4. We have our next meal here. This is gonna be our meal 4. We have 185 grams cooked, or 250 grams of lean beef. I use the venison, 95.5 venison. So it's about 185 grams cooked, but I measure everything weighed raw now. Sorry, I can't talk today. I measure everything weighed raw now, since that's what my coach has on his plan. 50 grams of greens. We have green beans in here. 60 grams raw white rice, jasmine rice. Like I said, that's uncooked. And then we have 250 grams raw weight venison, 95.5. So that is this meal. Iodized salt, same amount as the rest of the meals, and nothing else is on this. And I'm gonna go ahead and chow this down. And I'm listening to a segment on retatrutide and GLP-1s and stuff like that. So really interesting stuff. I always like to learn more. I know a lot about them, but I want to learn as much as I can, just because it's new and everybody's talking about it, and I want to keep up to date. So that's what I'm doing today, and I have like 2 more client check-ins to get back to. So that's what's on the plan for the rest of the day. And then I have 2 more meals to show you guys. I'll have meal 5 around, it's 4:30 right now, so I'm a little bit behind. Usually I have meal 4 around like 3:30, so I'm about an hour behind. But I will check back in with you guys in about 2 hours, so about 6:30 for my meal 5, and then we'll have the final meal not too long after that one, so I can get to bed and let everything digest so I can wake up tight as fuck tomorrow. To meal number 5. I'm so late on my meals today, but it's been a crazy busy day, and it's been the hardest day of prep, so rest day, super low calories. I'm like, fuck it, I'm spreading them out. So this is my meal 5. Wow, the brain fog is so bad right now. 400 grams whitefish. I use shrimp, just easy tailless deveined shrimp. I just throw it in the air fryer for like 10-12 minutes, make sure it's done, and then I put like the whole fucking bag in here. Yeah, it's like $6 to $7 for a bag, but honestly, it's just so convenient. It works for me, and sometimes it's worth spending a little bit more money if it keeps you consistent. It's just the way I look at it personally. And then 150 grams of sweet potato. I can use any potato, but I choose sweet potato. Yes, the peel's on it. And then I have my iodized salt on here with macadamia nut oil this time. 10 grams of that. Really tastes good on this meal. Macadamia nut oil tastes dope. I think it tastes so much better than olive oil and coconut oil personally. But it only calls for 1 meal on the plan, so I only get it in 1 meal. Olive oil for the rest of them. But besides that, he calls for greens on this, 100 grams of like tossed salad or mixed salad. I basically just do a greens drink before I go to bed. I do the half scoop, so it's like around the same amount of calories, even though it's not that big of a deal. So coach, if you're seeing this, yes, I cheated on the diet plan, and that's the only thing I've cheated on. So if that's gonna make me lose a show, then man, I need to reconsider what I'm doing. But I'm gonna go ahead and chow this down, and I do have 1 more meal, so I'm gonna eat that relatively soon after this one, within 30 to 45 minutes, because this meal, it sits super light in my stomach, so I don't have to worry about bloating. But I'll see you guys in a minute for meal 6. I'm just gonna watch some YouTube. I love like the C-Bum gym edits. I'm just a huge fan of the sport. Like, people ask me like, don't you get tired of like coaching and, you know, like competing and never having a break? And I'm like, no, because I love it. I'm young, I love it. And I know damn well, something that I always tell myself, and I was just telling Emily this today, is she's like, why are you so go, 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 or something like that? And I'm like, because like, I don't want to look back and when I'm 50, 60 years old and wish I did more. Like, truthfully, that scares the shit out of me. And like, I already look at my life and I'm like, wow, it took me a lot longer to do everything I thought it would, you know, I thought it would take me a lot less time to accomplish what I have, if I'm being honest. And that's hard to admit, but you know, man, if I'm 50, 60 and I look back and I feel the same way, I'm gonna be pissed. So I gotta continuously outwork myself. And I'm young, I can handle it. And people will tell you to slow down, people will tell you to chill, people will tell you that you need to, you know, just take a break and chill out. There's no balance when you're trying to be super successful. And success isn't just money. It's whatever your definition of success is, chase that unapologetically. And I promise you a lot will come from that. So for those of you who are still watching the video, I know these full day of eatings sometimes get a lot of views, but you guys kind of skip around to the meals. So those of you who are listening to this, I just appreciate you and thank you for tuning in and even taking time from like your night or day or whatever, morning fasted cardio, whenever you're watching this, and giving me that time to show you my journey. I think that's super cool, and I just wanted to say that. So I'm gonna go ahead and hit this meal, watch some YouTube, see you guys at meal 6. All right, what's up guys? So kind of a weird angle with this thing right now, but it's currently like a day later. I have 3 clients competing tomorrow. So I was supposed to get around to editing this video, and I got distracted with clients. The ones who were competing were messaging me, which is fucking awesome, but I completely forgot to record my last meal. So I'm just gonna tell you guys what it is. It's just 450 grams egg whites, 1 whole egg, and 50 grams of veggies. And then I just take my omega-3s with that. And that's pretty much it for the day. That is my rest day calories. I actually don't know how many calories, sorry, that's my rest day meal plan, prep brain. I don't know how many calories or macros exactly it is. If you guys want to add it up, you can, but that's my rest day. And to kind of give you guys an example, and I can do like a full day of eating on like a high day, like a training day, because I have 5 high days or training days a week and they're all the same diet. If you guys want me to do one of those, let me know down below and I can make another full day of eating for you guys. I don't mind, because this is just my rest day calories, my lower days. The training day calories, all the carbs are essentially increased. I think the fats are about the same, and then proteins are decreased a little bit. That's the only difference. But if you guys want me to make a full breakdown, let me know down below. But that's going to wrap up today's video. I know it's kind of a short and sweet one, but I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in the next video. 3.5 weeks out, baby. I'm pretty sure we're doing Tampa Pro. Yes, you heard it here first. So I hope we're ready in time. I'm pretty damn sure we could be ready within a week if we wanted to. And we're just staying within striking distance. So potentially 3.5 weeks out, or I guess 3 weeks out tomorrow of Tampa Pro, which is crazy. Less than a month. We're almost 2 weeks out if we do Tampa Pro. That's crazy. But Texas Pro for sure. That's the OG show I was planning on doing all year. Still doing it whether I do Tampa Pro or not. If I win Tampa Pro, I'll still do Texas Pro. But like I said, I might be ready early, and me and Patrick already talked and we're on the same page. And if that's the case, then we're going to go ahead and full send Tampa Pro. So you heard it here first, but we are potentially 3 weeks out and 4 weeks out. See you guys in the next video.